This is great. I was looking at the numbers. I mean, in the semifinals we had Jimmy. He took it up to 6.624, and Bengt Ljungdahl 6.627. That's four. That's 3 thousandths of a second difference, and obviously, I mean, that's reaction time easily. So if these guys really get on their game, these guys are good. They are both very, very good, and if they get on their game, we could see something that might be a whole shot. We've seen it before, and we'll see it again. Maybe not here at this final, but I'm sure it's going to be a very tight race. Interesting numbers here. With the number 1 qualifier is Bengt Ljungdahl in the left lane, and the number 7 qualifier is Jimmy Ålund, the last qualifier, and he went all the way to the final here against Bengt Ljungdahl.
Bengt Ljungdahl, rata 1, Jimmy Ålund, rata 2, ja se on Pro Stockin finaali.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that Jimmy had some issues with his tires. That's why he couldn't get in qualifying. And Micke Malmgren stood up to being a sportsman he is, and lent his tires to Jimmy, and they've been working out really, really good. So that's the way it works in this kind of racing here. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, okay. Those tires work, Michael. Okay, 6.611. Jimmy Ålund wins. Not only Pro Stock, he wins Pro Modified. I'm sure that this has never happened in the history of FI racing. Bengt Ljungdahl, unfortunately, he had a really good reaction time, 0.01 against 0.05 for Jimmy Ålund, and that usually, when these guys are this tight, that usually means a lost race for the guy with the slower reaction time. But then he just immediately blew off the tires. 60-footer 1.41 for Bengt. So unfortunately for him, that was it. He's devastated right now, just rolling across the finish line there. But obviously then Jimmy Ålund and the whole crew are very, very happy about this very unique event where Jimmy Ålund could not get down. He qualified with a time of 19.08 seconds in Pro Stock FIA Pro Stock car. It's unheard of. And Jimmy was in a shitty mood for a long time. He just number 7 qualifier, and says, well, there's got to be a first time for that as well. But then Michael Malmgren lent him the tires, and things worked out really well. So Jimmy Ålund, the champion at this event, not only in Pro Stock, but also in Pro Mod. Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers again. Obviously, I mean, 6.61 is a really good ET. And again, Jimmy Ålund against Bengt Ljungdahl, the number 1 qualifier.
Pro Modified.
Pro Modified, all right, okay. That's interesting. Still Jimmy Ålund. But then against Micke Gullqvist. All right, this is interesting too. We have the number 1 qualifier in the right lane and the number 2 qualifier in the left lane. Mikael Gullqvist from Sweden against Jimmy Ålund from Sweden, and they're fighting it out here. And they're also obviously then they're number 1 and 2 in points in the championship here. So this is very, very important to to bring home this win for the rest of the champ. They're really, really tight. There's only 7 points between these two guys, and those are kind of points that can be made up in qualifying by the bonus points and such and such.
Näin se on. Micke Gullqvist rata 1, Jimmy Ålund rata 2, Pro Modified finaali 2018 Nitro Nationals Alastaro. Näin se vaan on. Ei maheta mitään. Siinä on erittäin nopeat autot, molemmat kuljettajat. Jimmy Ålund ajoi 5.86 lajitteluissa ja Micke Gullqvist radalla 1.590, eli ei tuonne kauhean kaukana ole. Saas nähdä, miten tässä käy.
They've been running 5-second runs, all of the runs in eliminations except for when Jimmy Ålund had a bye run. So they've been in there in the 5.8s and the 5.9s. So yeah, this is all up for grabs. I'm not going to bet on this one, not at all, no way. Could be reaction time race, whole shot. I would not be surprised. We've seen quite a few of those all been bet. Identical reaction times. Okay, we have a win for Jimmy Ålund in the right lane, 5.922 seconds. Something happened with the Goldqvist car. They left fairly even, but then it was a huge difference already by the halfway mark, about 0.3 of a second. All right, congratulations to Jimmy Ålund and the team.
Kyllä, Jimmy Ålund vei tämän 5.922, 389 kilometriä tunnissa Mikko Kulkvistille. Jotain siinä matkalla sattui, 6.55, 283 kilometriä tunnissa hänelle. Eli toivottavasti siellä ei mitään sen kummempaa sitten Kulkvistin autoon käynyt.
Woo, yeah, tight racing, good drag racing. Now he's got some work to do there. Jimmy Ålund is obviously then also in the finals for the Pro Stock car against Bengt Ljungdahl.